Happy all, it is how period of the year once again. The 1 week's publication of Technology Camping is our yearly celebratory quiz show, and though I am written the uptake portion on one of the teams, I suspicion how Bitcoin will characteristic amongst the questions. Which a year it has been for the cryptographic currency, that begun 2017 cost less than rather than $1,000 and by recent weekend had climbed to during a few dollar of the $20,000 mark. For all of how time, skeptics include been predictive how the bladder would break, and in the history 24 several hours it has seemed at times how the was event. The cost, that has been dive all 1 week, bring down more than rather than 10% in a question of several hours, immersion to $13,000 up production of fractional restoration. Although as who annotated, it is driving so quick, any Bitcoin paper is out of day 5 protocol following it is spelled. Which is anxious is how we are at the phase in a bladder wherever human beings include been racing in out of lot mind and in slight insight each of how Bitcoin plant or the risks implicated. Largest did not wish to say but one said me he had got on £10,000 nested in different cryptographic currencies. While I requested which he would do if the bladder did break, he insisted, I'll conduct it. I include belief how it will go behind up. Though if it collapses, I'm departure to conduct he. Above on Reddit on Friday, down there was a flash dawn of knowledge how markets can go downward as so as up, reasoned in my woman for months to purchase, wrote one person. Eventually get adoption to buy $1,000 at $19,400. Though was accompanied by an profanity. It does now sense how thing has got to offer as the rage spreads of Bitcoin to some currencies and to the blockchain technique how underpins them. The 1 week the drinks business length aisle frozen tea saw its shares hover by more than rather than 400% following it modified its behalf to length aisle blockchain, testimony, certainly, how the cryptographic craziness is now achieving terminus speed. How is surely the type of David Gerard, whose volume assault of the 50-leg blockchain is a really compelling dismantling of the entire event. He is concerned on the human beings who include got trapped up deceased in the date, the is how economical bubbles job, human beings buy since some human beings are purchase and they suppose they can sail and get wealthy. While the bladder pop music, and he's while not if, he's departure to be a calamity for a lot of human beings. In theoretical how is easy quite and really I include sold out £500 cost for a little royalties. But in fact receive how cash money in my full banking expense is far of seamlessly, so far I am a 1 week into which promises to be a couple week trial. Barely the frictionless financial how was pledged by Bitcoin suggest and if the race to sale gathers step down there is a nice opportunity how the framework seizes up fully. Let me end by willing all Technology Camping listeners a cheerful Yuletide and a lucky New Year. I wait the cryptographic craze and the blockchain bladder will go on to ensure us in stories through 2018.